some Benadryl for the itching. Girl, why? And I took 2 Benadryls. I was knocked out.
Oh, wow.
I was knocked out. I was sleeping.
Benadryl will do that, yep. And you'll be sleeping.
Yeah.
Put that in the microwave for me.
It puts me out all day.
Put that in the microwave for me.
And before I fell asleep, I think detail came on. And I didn't even know she came on because what happened was I hit the voice. I was looking at oh, she did come pop back up.
Yep, she's back on.
Yeah, I was looking at what they call it.
I'm gonna make it for 30 minutes, and then I'm getting off.
Right. I was listening to James Caldwell, and when I do that, I put the phone down and I'm not looking. So when B-Town jumped up because she had a guest, I think her guest was Greg. Yeah.
What happened?
And I didn't see it until late. He probably forgot because I can't see him unless he was at work, because of the issues.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe, a lot of people.
What is it? Power. He deals with those lights.
Yeah, he works at the World.
Wow.
So, who knows what he had to cover for, because when people get sick, that means other people have to cover them.
Right.
At St. Joseph's Hospital emergency room in Patterson, an African-American doctor, the director, he's got the coronavirus and is very sick. Very nice man. He's been the director of the for mucho years, and he's a little up in age, so I hope he's able to pull through it, because age has a factor too.
Yeah, it does. They said 60 and up or 50 and up, but it is, especially if you have any other elements like a major illness.
And he's old. I'm sure he's older than me, and if not the same age, so. Yeah, and that part about it, when you're a doctor in the hospital, you understand all the language, so that must be an uncomfortable panic.
Yeah.
But
then the medical feel like that because you have to be surrounded by it and take chances, and you have your own families at home.
Right. And they said now they know they're going to be working on a serum now. Now they was able to boil it down what type of strand it is.
Oh, okay.
They had noticed that, so now they know what type of strand it is. But basically, between global warming and poor animal, the FDA over here has strong rules, although the USA doesn't follow, it's not even farmers, it's the manufacturers now, because farmers aren't raising the cows like you said. They're all in one big room in a manufacturer place.
Right.
So when there was farmers controlling it, you didn't get sick like that, But China has very poor livestock rules. They don't have FDA livestock rules like we have over here.
Plus they eat a lot of raw and alive like animals. They eat a lot of little rodents and things while they're alive.
Right, I know. I see that. It was gross. I seen a woman do it. It grossed me out.
Crazy.
They look like little baby rats.
Yeah, they are. That's what
and she had some kind of black soy sauce or something, and she was eating them alive. And I was like,
screaming out. Ugh.
And then she was swallowing them. That means they're still alive in her stomach until they die off. It's like, it just
that is so crazy. At what point do you say, I'm going to try this, and it's a delicatessen, it's going to be so delicious that it's rare? No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't eat Uncle.
And very barbaric.
cannot eat uncooked food.
And you know what's crazy? When I was younger, I always thought, I don't know, maybe it's just, I wouldn't call it ignorance, but I thought that Asians, a lot of the Asians, especially Chinese, they ate super healthy. Most of them are tiny. A lot of them are fit. They're fit until they get to the United States, and you see a lot of them, they're more round. You see that they deal with like glutton and stuff like that. But they ration out meat and things like that. They don't believe in eating a lot of meat because they know what it does to the gut. And I was like, wow, they're like really, really healthy people.
Wait a minute. What am I doing?
And as I got older, I realized they're eating damn dogs and cats and rats. This is crazy. Wow, they have high blood pressure.
I'm sitting here.
The voice.
Did y'all know I was live? Because I didn't. I forgot I was live. I'm sitting up there listening to Nadia. I was sitting here listening to Nadia's video, her live, because she went live after I got cut off in the middle of them. And I think I was on here it was a good while before I happened to look up there and I seen that it says 0, that there was nobody in my live. Yeah, Davin, thank you. When my video cut off, and I just happened to look up there and it says 0. So I was like, wait a minute, are y'all still here? And I had been talking. Y'all missed a lot. That's NC. You're irritated. Me, yeah. I was very irritated. But that video does. I'm not worried about that video. I was going to delete it anyway. But if it was because of that word that's going on, then I'll have to stop talking about it and teasing and saying that everybody got. Do you have it? But other than that, if I got flagged, and it probably was because of that word. But I wasn't going to keep the video anyway. I was going to delete it. I mean, I have 700 and some videos. One is not going to matter to me. They said they would delete videos if that's been discussed. Well, that's what they got me on there. Because we were talking about it. And I didn't know. I didn't know they would that they said they would delete you right in the middle. Oh, that's okay, because it gave me a timeout that I needed. You're not supposed to report too much on the virus. You can't use extended content or YouTube will pack you. Oh, okay. Because I think we were just talking about how to keep your immune system up. I think mostly. I don't think we was making jokes about other stuff about. But it's okay. It's okay. Shit. I got enough videos. So I know Nadia and Miss what's her name? Tiara is over there. Nadia gonna stay on for like 30 minutes. They don't want you talking about. Yeah. Okay. If I say something, y'all tell me shut up. Hey, NYW. I must have been off for a while because I was on and I was talking and then I seen your comment pop up from my community feed, and I was like, "What?" And I just clicked off of it, and I kept talking, just kept talking, and then I just happened to look up. Yeah, but I don't have anything to say to Joyce. Like I said, I'm not. It's not about Joyce, but she felt the need to try to say something, like she knew what was going on, and I just told her she just need to uh, get out of stuff that's not pertaining to her. I don't care whether it's her mod or not. Just because the person is your mod, don't mean you know them. Yeah, and I mean, even after I seen your message pop up, I I kept talking, and then I happened to look up there, and it said 0, and I was like, "Did y'all fall asleep?" Because I never did see any new comments typed. I was like, "These are the same comments." And then I was like, "Are y'all here? Anybody's here?" And then I called out your names, and it was I didn't get any response. I said, "Well, okay, yeah," or y'all are really gone. And so I waited a few minutes, and I kept calling your name, kept calling your names, and then I said, "Oh well, I think uh, something had to happen." So I just ended it. So yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I don't know how long I had been on here thinking that y'all was still on. Let's see. Okay, you can now discuss pertinent things that affect our everyday lives, and they wonder why people are getting sick. Yeah, because you would think this would be the perfect place and time to talk about it. No, another. Let's see. Right. Okay. I know another person got their live stream taken down yesterday for talk. Oh, okay. Because quite a few people probably have, because there was somebody, I can't remember who it was, but that was the name of their title, and that was Boss Lady. Her title, that's what her title was, and that's what her chat was discussing. I don't know if she lost hers or not, but her whole chat was about that. I made a video with I raised music, YouTube's music. Oh, did you? Hey, Crackhead Willie, how you doing, Miss TR? Oh, Nadia, y'all made it back. Yeah, be respectful. Don't be like me. Super chat. It was buffering. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I didn't know that you couldn't talk about it, but oh, we weren't saying too much. We were just joking around, talking about going to Fifi's house. But it's cool. I forgot what we was talking about. Hey, Heaven Sent, how you doing? Let's see. That's crazy. They should want people to talk about. Well, yeah, you would think they would, or they wouldn't care. I mean, at least we wasn't down deep in it. We was just like talking about the water and all stuff like that, making jokes about drinking up Fifi's water and her her toilet paper. That was it. Yeah, that's censorship, all right. Okay. But no, it didn't. Miss TR, you're such a support child. We're supposed to have a snack party. She's gonna have a snack party. Well, shoot, I ain't got no snack. I feel lonely. What? Oh, you been saving your ice cream? Hey, NYW, yeah. Yeah. You gonna say hi? Say hi. Say I got a bath, but I can't find a groomer. My groomer, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she's sick or what. I almost slipped. Is available in your town? No, oh, okay. Yeah. Say hi. And tell them, say, you smell good. Say, oh, I smell so good. I took a bath yesterday. But my hair is long. My hair is too long. Say it's too long. The party is Saturday. Since you wanted to get up here. Let's see, I can't find my groomer. What thing? I do that. Gag. Who called Diamond a pill popper? I don't know. I think she said 5 days. Say hi. Say, now I can get up here because I don't stink. Because I say, tell them you stinking yesterday, day before yesterday. You wanted to get up here. Like Amazon and eBay are both cracking down on people that are charging $79 for an 3-ounce bottle of water. I mean, of Pure. $79. Are you serious? I'll put this bath bomb in my tub. The smell is amazing. Need to get me a spa. Onyx is a bully. Onyx is a bully messing with my little man. Onyx is Onyx, you need a haircut. You need a haircut, little one. Yeah, they sure ain't that serious. $79 for some hand sanitizer. Yeah, no cussing. No cussing. And no, what you call it, the other stuff. Yeah, I had to catch me. I'm gonna try to catch myself. That's $150. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Papa, you put in the link. Oh yeah. I think y'all reminded me. Just like I forgot that I was on live. I forgot I was live. There you go, Nadia. Did B-Town came in here, did she? Or did she leave? I had 2 porn trolls trying to get on my life. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. They always trying to come through there. Dropping porn.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
I didn't want to go live. I was like, nobody's live. Once your stream shut down, I said, oh man.
You know, y'all must have. They must have did it a while, because I didn't even know. I was still talking,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like the last comment that was made was by NYW, and I kept going like, "Are y'all asleep?"
Hey
Nobody
guys.
said, yeah, they kept saying nobody. I was like, nobody's saying anything. And I kept calling. I could start calling all your name, nothing. And I haven't looked up there where it have the eye to tell you the people. It said 0. I was like,
oh no.
what's going on? I was like,
You
anybody
having
here?
a good conversation.
I was on there for a while.
That's like me.
Because
You know, I can't type. I was using 2 fingers. It takes me a long time. So here I go with my stiff old 2 fingers, and I'm trying to type to Love Blake about her package, and it shut down. And I said, "Damn it!" Right when I was typing. So I was like, oh. So let me go live, and I figured Love Blake would come over so I could be able to tell her when I wanted to tell her. And figure out what happened with you.
Yeah, because I was like, what? I was still going. I was just talking, just talking. And I was like, nah, I know all y'all can be sleep. And in the comment section is not moving. I was like, what about that? I was like, NYW. I was just saying, I'll call everybody's name to see. And I was like, I'll be dog. So I said, okay, I'm wait a few minutes, then I'm gonna just close it out. And then I ended up.
They should at least when they do something like that, I think they should do a countdown for you as the host. You should be able to see like 10, 9, 8. When you see numbers passing, you can be like, okay, guys, they're about to shut this down, or they just
they just cut. I mean, they just cut it right on off, and I'm still talking, still on here. Shoot. Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's crazy. But I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm like, are you going back live? Because I look forward to your lives that night. So I was like, Lord, what happened to her live? I don't watch TV. So I was like, no.
Yeah, I thought about it, was like, well, let me wait a little while, and I'll try to get back. I'll get back on here. And then I seen you went live, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go on over there then. I didn't even try to go back. I didn't try to go back live. I was like, I was going to come and say, you see, I said, I didn't do that. I didn't know it was cut down. It was shut down.
Oh, my goodness.
YouTube don't want you to talk. Don't want you
to
talk.
Like, what the hell took her channel, her thing, her video down? And I was like, oh, Lord. But that makes sense what Miss B was saying. Miss B was explaining to us.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow.
What I'm trying to understand, what I mean, where is the logic of why?
Right.
Why wouldn't I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Will John Stewart. Hey, John Stewart, how you doing? I saw that you had me thinking what happened. Yeah.
Oh, Shay's coming in.
Try to. It's Shay. Oh, okay. Is she on there?
Interesting how they will cut you off from talking about serious issues, but allow people to get on here and die. Come on now, Super Chat. You better say it. Ain't that the truth? She said a damn shame. Right. They don't want you to spread the truth about stuff, but you are so right.
Yeah, you get. It's crazy waiting. It's like, what the heck could I say it? And we didn't get deep into nothing anyway. We were making fun, talking about the Fifi.
Oh, I love me some Fifi. Fifi is so funny.
Yeah. those those YouTube votes. Yep, yeah, they got me. I was like, oh well. I was gonna delete it anyway, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. But they waited 2 hours. They're gonna wait 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then they decided to get me.
Oh my goodness. Isn't this so fast? I was like, maybe they should. I'm gonna put that in as a suggestion. Like, I think they should do that. Like, if they're gonna shut it down, they should do some type
Yeah,
of counting, or like all of a sudden, maybe no one else can see it, but you can see it where it says like 10, 9, 8, start. Then you can say, okay, gotta go.
yeah. I'll be back. Or something.
Right.
They didn't do that.
Yep. Meet me on the other page or something.
Yeah. Hey, John Stewart. Yeah, he's a little
Hey,
football.
John.
He play a little football, but he's mainly basketball.
John must know Shay on her way over here. Look at John. John popped up already. Oh, Lord, John.
See, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. People are on there here waving guns and talking and rolling up. Yeah, but you can't talk about real life issues. Yeah, yeah. Wow, I took a call, came back, everyone gone, and Nadia alive. Yeah, everybody disappeared. I didn't know it for a while. My dog gets jelly when I hold one too long. I know the other ones, they don't. They get a little jealous every once in a while. If I reach down there to pick them up, they'll be like, nah, I changed my mind. I don't want you holding me. But she do. She always want to be up.
Oh, she's the only girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah, you know what? That's right. That's the only one that tried to jump on your lap.
Mm-hmm.
Because the boys are down here, and she was tired of them. I remember her.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes she be trying to get up here because they be trying to hunch on her.
Oh God! Like, come save me! Come save me!
And I'll be like, y'all not gonna double team on her. No, man. No.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness!
And she'd be like, help me. How you contact YouTube main office? I don't think you can contact YouTube. Somebody said until you get you up there in like 100,000 100,000 subscribers.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a mama. She's a mama girl. Look, and get mad if you try to put her down. Oh, Fifi, you know her number? Her phone number? Sure. Ain't no telling how they gonna hook you up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different people, and then end up being coming back around. I doubt you get a real person. Oh, phone. No. Yep. You see how hard it is? They ain't got no. These people ain't got no content. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got no beefing to do.
Right. Yeah. Well,
it's all quiet.
No mess. There's no content.
Mm-hmm.
There's no mess. There's no content.
Nope.
That's why I always say it's okay sometimes when it's fun shade and stuff, but when you don't have no content, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a platform that you do all lives, but the lives be like this. These lives are lit. Your lives are always good. Feels like everybody's sitting in the living room and talking, and
yeah,
it's all based on mess.
Yeah. Now that they little
out sessions be ridiculous. Oh my God.
Dude. I watched one of Tracy's videos. That girl.
Oh my God. Yeah, the one that with her in the dark. I said, ooh. I couldn't even finish it. I was like, oh my God. It's like every curse word she learned, she just said, let me use it in a sentence.
That girl can curse. I need help with the intro.
Help with the intro. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you guys think I'm good with a computer. I don't know nothing about a computer, but I'll try for you if you want me to. I'll give it a try. Miss Bing. I'll definitely give it a try.
Love Blake. Well, they love Blake.
I think I'm horrible. My daughter, she's like, oh, that's a good, like today that he's so crazy. So she saw me make it, and she said when she saw the video, she was like, oh, the music. I was like, oh, you like this? She was like, yeah, that was nice.
I did.
I see the editing, and I was like, oh, I was struggling.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh my goodness!
Cuss out after dark. Yeah, I don't know why she do it in the dark. She used to do it in the light.
Her cuss out sessions, right? I feel like she's without her wig in the dark, just cussing folks out.
That's what I said.
That's when you feel like real comfortable. You're in your bed. She's like in another thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be like, what? What's that word again? Hey, Shay. I was like, oh, the girl, she can really cuss.
Right.
Some of them words, I ain't heard it in a long time. Shay.
How you doing, Shay?
You still got your headache?
Yeah, I was soaping and I went back to watch the lives, and I heard you say you had a you say you think got the Rona. Oh, hell no. Oh God. Oh
Lord. So I guess that's why people are saying Rona.
Do you feel any better?
She says, yeah, that girl. Ooh, that girl can curse.
I don't know who could hear this, who would need to hear this, but I have a background in it, so I know in the United States will die from strokes, heart attacks, and things like that. They'll be in the home by themselves and they drop. And the main reason why is because they do not have blood pressure medication to help monitor and control their blood pressure. It happens so much in the United States. It's like one of the leading causes of death. So what the government came up with is that as long as you say you go to the doctor and you had a prescription for a medication for your blood pressure medication, now you lost your insurance, you don't have insurance anymore. Let's say you don't work, you don't have Medicaid, you just don't have health care, and you've been out of your medication, so you can't see your doctor. And it's as long as it's within, I think now they have it up to a year to 2 years. You are, by law, you're able to walk into a pharmacy that you've gotten that prescription from before, and they will give it to you. They will give it to you. You might have to pay out of pocket. Most of those medications out of pocket are about $14 or up to $22. It's not a lot. And that's for blood. I'm talking about just blood pressure, not every other medication, but blood pressure, because they figure that's a medication that if you don't have it on hand, you can die. It could be right then and there that you die because you don't have it. So they, opposed to saying no and shutting you down completely, to where other medications you can go a little longer without, and maybe you'll see a doctor, and a doctor can, or you can go to a clinic or something like that. Some people aren't able to do it. So just in case anybody, even if you know someone on the street, a homeless person, I don't know anybody, they can walk into a pharmacy and get not just random blood pressure medication. I'm saying you must have a history with the pharmacy, with the actual doctor who has prescribed you a blood pressure medication. Then you can walk in there and say, I need a refill for the medicine. Right, John, right. So, okay. So, and then that medication, so if you don't see the doctor, you go You right, because a lot of people, when you have like situations like that, you have blood pressure. That's like in that situation, you don't have a job, you don't have the insurance anymore. You automatically, your mind thinks, no insurance. You know what? I'll just wait. I'll just wait till I get another job, or I go and go to another doctor, or it'll be okay. You can die that night.
Mm-hmm.
You can die that night, and it don't take nothing but a quick second. So they don't want that. So many people drop like that. So many. So they decided, as long as a person has been to the doctor, they you need your refills. Yeah. So they will do that for you. You just walk right on in. You just walk right on in. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure probably everybody here has insurance, but if you don't, pass it on. Pass it on, because people, when we don't have insurance, we just stay home.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's always good.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys,
How you doing?
I'm just relaxing, just chilling.
Me too.
I think I got
All
maybe.
messed up in soap. I have a t-shirt on that's filled in soap. What's that right now?
I'm just like, I want to go to sleep in about 20 minutes. But I said, I'm going to come up and say hello.
Oh,
You
oh my
guys,
goodness. You're not going to pull an all-nighter?
I was like,
Oh my gosh.
you,
She
oh my,
sound like she tired.
But
you guys
I
wore
think
me out.
NYW is DCOP's. That's your rider right there. That's your rider.
Yeah.
NYW act like she can't hang, but she hang.
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
man, I wake
no,
up and you're having a whole conversation. I said, okay.
She had,
At
she
night,
had to get some
wake up in the
sleep.
morning, she's making coffee, taking a dog out. Oh
She
my
had to
goodness.
get some sleep last night. I didn't even say where's NYW. I knew. I was like, I'm gonna let her sleep because she done hung for 2 days.
Yeah, it's 2 days straight. I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss TR.
Whatever.
oh yeah. So yeah, I
Okay.
was just, I couldn't hang. Day 3, I was knocked out.
I think I'm getting old. I'm getting like really, I'm surpassing 50s and 60s. I'm going straight to 85. Because I
Oh.
said, Jesus, I can hang all the way up until about 3 a.m. When 3 o'clock hit, them
Yeah.
eyeballs be like, girl, they about to suck in. The eyelid get heavy like a whole center block. It's just terrible over here.
You guys got me, and I get you because the first night I was like, I don't know how I hung. Well, and then the second night I fell asleep, woke up, heard somebody talking. This man woke me up. I didn't even realize I was still alive.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's like when my husband said, "Are you still there?" I jumped up. I said, "Shh, I'm online." I said, "Oh, the button was muted and you guys are still talking." I said, "Oh my God."
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I was like, do I snore? Because for real, I don't know.
Yeah, I muted her. I didn't want the right to take advantage of her.
Remember the whole video.
So yeah, I was like, okay, I didn't even know. I just went, made dinner, got ready for because I think I was on there Saturday, Sunday. You might have came on, and I was like, I gotta get up, and I just went to sleep. Actually, I was just tired, and then I was like, you hadn't come on, DCOP, I think Nadia had her soap pouring video. I was watching some of that,
Right.
and I saw a little Miss TR's, milk rice video, but I was like, okay, everybody must be like worn the hell out, so.
Right. And I was looking for people because I was like, while I was soaping, I needed someone on. And I was like, nobody's on. I was like, Jesus, I was waiting for nighttime to kick in. And I was like, DCOP, please press that button. Please press that button.
I came on, but it for only like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That was it. Because the people that were in the chat, they was like, they felt the same way I felt. I came on, but I really didn't want to. And,
right.
and then they was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get up here. And I looked, and it was like, I think it was like two people, and I was like, okay, well, I'm about to close this out too, and that's what I did. It was Wrench and somebody else. I don't know if it was Simply or what.
Oh, Shay.
I closed it down,
This
and
year you were sensitive to my spirit.
I jumped in my bed
Wow.
and started watching TV.
Mm-hmm. Super Chat says, not to get off topic, DCOP, have you been following the Devon Robinson case, the young man that allegedly killed 2 gay men and a transgender woman? I heard of that. Wow.
I didn't heard of that either.
I gotta look that up later.
What the heck was he?
His name was Devon Robinson.
Why he killed so many people?
Yeah, he killed 2 gay men and a transgender woman. Sound like he was upset. Maybe somebody turned him down.
A lot of doggone
That
people.
is crazy.
Yeah, be down. We all be snoring.
Oh, here we go, John. John said, Shay, I'm gonna get on my PJ G6 and fly out there to get you and come back to Miami where I have a yacht waiting on us to sail around the Caribbean, okay? LOL. He love him some Shay. Super Chat says, I asked because the lead detective that was testifying, Detective Petra Williams, she is the bomb.
Yeah,
That's Super
Chat. I hadn't heard of that. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that because you are strong. Oh, okay.
And don't pack anything. I'm buying you everything new. But can I come along as an accessory? I fit inside a good size suitcase. I believe I do.
Oh, Miss Tiara did someone say snore? Now that's who can snore.
Oh, Super Chat is like, wow, it's a case you must watch. It's all part of an orgy.
Boy,
That took place in the house. Oh my God. I gotta watch.
Wow.
I'm gonna watch that Super Chat.
Yeah,
wow.
She scared my dogs. My dogs.
Oh, that's snoring, right?
Yeah.
She had that aggressive fighting snore. That snore had a conversation on its own. Started arguing and everything. And then me and DCOP said, is she well, at least it's not so bad. At least it's not so bad. And he's like, oh, it got so loud. That snore just disagreed with us.
Miss T.I. What? She had my dog started
barking. That was
barking.
so funny.
And my dogs wasn't
They were in the next room.
There's another room. I was like, you scared my dog.
About it. They was like, who up in this house?
Oh my goodness. That was so funny.
They was like, Mama, you get the Glock and I'll get the ankle. They was ready.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was getting down, boy.
Yeah, I know. I know I could direct traffic, honey. And the sad thing about it,
I was like, I know she's not snoring because she kept saying the whole time she was quiet. We were like, are you asleep? She was like, no, I am not. No, I am not. And the whole time she was asleep. So when that
no, it wasn't sleep because as soon as I fall asleep, that's when the snoring starts. I have that issue of snoring, yeah. And I know I could direct some traffic.
Miss B-Town was nice and peaceful.
Yeah, not mine. And my snoring so bad, they get up and close my bedroom door. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness.
Yep. My little man comes over. If I fall asleep, like right now, I'm on the couch and I be up late and, you know, I got a lot of stairs to climb upstairs. So usually wherever I'm at, I'm there for the day. So if I'm upstairs on the bed, then he wouldn't bother me if he's not in my room. But if I'm downstairs in the living room and he hears me snoring, he has this habit of coming and I'm on my back and he'll pounce right on top of me and say, Gigi, stop snoring. Now, my daughter last night fell asleep on the couch. After we ended the live decop last night,
Mm-hmm.
because I told you I was leaving because I was
Mhm.
hungry, I started
Oh
snoring. She
yeah,
woke
that was
me.
you that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
mhm. She woke me up and said, Mama, turn over on your side. I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
okay, okay, okay. And I turned over. But honey, I could call the hot. I done gained all this weight. And from my medication and honey, I guess my diaphragm's up by my throat. But I know sometimes I wake my own self up.
Oh my goodness. You say your
Snoring.
diaphragms by your throat.
Yep, I wake
Yeah.
my own self up snoring.
The
So if we go
laughing
on
part.
this trip, I'm gonna need a room by myself
By yourself.
so you
Right.
can shut
Oh my
me out
goodness.
because I snore and whoever shares a room with me will be
Okay, Shay,
totally
you hear
upset
that?
with
We gotta
me.
make sure Miss CR got her own
You
room.
gotta have room by yourself.
Yes, because you guys will be so upset with me. Yous will be so you'll never want me to travel with yous again.
Oh
Because of
Oh.
my snoring. It's bad.
my
It's
goodness.
bad. And no, I don't need one of those machines. It's just that when I pick up weight, I snore. When I lose the weight, it stops.
She
So
said my
it's like,
diaphragm. That
oh,
freaks me out.
yeah, it's like, oh my God. Yeah, I catch myself. And the funny thing is that I had the phone laying down and I thought I had the audio off and I use an earplug. The ear plugs, the mic is in the, in the wire.
Yeah, she
Okay.
got
And I just so happened to was moving to turn it off for an hour and I had the piece in my ear. And I heard someone say something and I opened up my eyes. Then I grabbed the phone and the audio didn't have that line going through it. I said, oh shoot. And I came back on and I said, guys, I am
The
so
mute
sorry.
line.
And then I said, you should have called me. You should have called me. She gonna inbox me, DM me on Facebook. Like if I couldn't
Wait,
hear y'all say,
because
wake
that's
up,
my
wake
business
up, what
page.
would
I
you
didn't
think?
have messenger. Messenger. What do you call it? The calling feature. You
Okay,
can't do
yeah,
that
because
on
you
the
could
business. I didn't. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, please, Miss CR, wake up.
yeah, yeah. And it was right and because I had the mic right there by my boobs,
Goodness.
so it was right, anything within 6 inches away from your mouth, you can hear clearly.
They
And
said, oh yes,
I
the
was
queen gets her
kicking it.
own room.
Yeah, I have to have my own room where you can shut me out and
Yeah.
have me put the radio on or something like that in the room.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
because I
We're
will
gonna have
keep
a ball. We'll have
everybody
a
awake.
ball. Mhm.
I could kick it, and then I said, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" Then I went to excuse me. I went to the replay going towards the end, and I heard myself, and I heard you. I had the covers up over my head. I was so embarrassed. And then I started reading the comments, and the world talking about how you want to slam me up against the wall and
No, but he was
all
talking about the thing,
Oh
all the
my goodness.
things. I said, oh, NYW, you wasn't here?
No, I wasn't here for
Oh,
that.
that was the best. It was turning
and
him
I
on.
was like, "Oh
It was
my
turning him
God,
on.
you wanted to hurt me?"
He said I was
And
pushing
No.
against the wall. He said the things I
I
do to
said,
him.
"Oh my God, the snoring made him want to violently hurt me." And he's like, "No, baby, not hurt you."
Not her.
I
If
was
she still didn't
like,
catch
"Man."
it, NYW, she was like, why would he want to hurt me? And so, who is that in the chat that said not hurt you in a bad way?
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
gonna throw you up there softly.
Right,
Yeah,
softly. Then you go,
no,
that was you
what do
that
you want?
said that. No, not bad. You softly.
He wanted to put me up
Yeah.
against the wall and probably just dry grind me or something, held
Oh
me
my
up against
god.
the wall.
Oh my
Yeah, he's like
goodness.
that's snoring turned him on. I was kicking it too. I was in a deep sleep because I be doing these late nights with G-Cop. So when I go to fall asleep,
She called
you
me
start
YouTube
with her
girl.
this time, and then I'm falling asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. So by that time,
Oh my goodness.
See, that worked out well for me because I was off on that Friday and then I had the weekend. So I was like, sure, that's the first time I got on. I was like, I think I will join. And it just went on for 2 days. And I was like, yeah, about that. No. I mean, I will try to do it again, but I don't think I can hang you guys.
Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm.
So DCOP, did you watch my alternative milk video?
No, because when I got on here, I had just woke up.
This was 2 days ago, girl.
Oh, 2 days ago.
Was it yesterday? Did I do it yesterday? Today's Tuesday. No, I did it yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. No.
Yesterday
I'll look at it.
Girl, what? What? You didn't see my video?
No, I just when I woke up.
That's why you got to start putting more content out regularly, and people always gonna know to go, even if you don't put it up, even if you don't tell them, they know that you put content up.
But I don't ever get your no. Well, I'll be asleep. I forgot. You do your stuff in the early
Daytime.
in the morning. Oh yeah.
This was in the afternoon. Yeah. I did the alternative to milk for those who are going
really good video. Oh, sir,
even my little. Yeah. And I'm drinking it. It's one thing about the milk. When you make it, you have to add the water to your lightning because it's so thick, like half and half, that heavy cream type thick, that you have to dilute it. So a cup of rice will make a gallon, and then you could cut that gallon in half by adding more water to it, depending on how thick you want it. But you can make you could take that and turn it into almond flavored, because by putting that extract in it, you can make it almond, you can make it whatever flavor you want. But
that sounds good.
Yeah. Pardon me?
It sounds good that you can change the flavor like that,
Yes. It's a bland milk. And you add, everything that you fix, you have to add a little bit of salt to it, because for some reason, salt brings everything, the flavors together. So you could not use it with salt, depending on how, your body is. But you could have that as a alternative. It's a milk that won't cramp your stomach like dairy does.
Mm-hmm.
And you could add bananas and it'll taste like a milkshake. It's almost like tofu. Whatever you cook it with, that's the flavor that it'll give. And in my baby, I had vanilla flavoring in it, and I put a little bit of the unbleached sugar in it with a teeny bit of maple, and he thought he had a milkshake. He drank it through a straw and everything. He was happy. Yeah, and like I did a little picture with him talking about I got rice milk, and with the container, because I have to go in and do a thumbnail and everything for it. And that wig I had on was a brand new wig that was tight curls, and I tried to brush it out to an afro because I had those big glasses on. There's like those Elton John glasses, and
I liked it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to give that 70s look, because my eyes were so swollen, still kind of swollen, and I didn't want anybody to.
I like that wig, and the color was nice too.
The red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
you
like
look
a
nice
burgundy
in red
red.
too.
Yeah, it's like a burgundy. Yeah, it's more red than the other burgundy. Yeah. So I'm glad you said something, because I didn't think it looked all that good. I got it right here. I was gonna throw it in the garbage. It was a brand new wig. I just took it out the pack, and it was tight curled. And I said, "Oh my God, I look like little orphan Annie." So I was trying to
it out.
Rush
It looked nice like that.
so it could be like an afro. Because I like the afro look. I like the big afro. I love the big afro. But I'm a 70s. That was my year. 70s. My daughter was born in 73.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I got that. I got a half a gallon in the refrigerator, and I pour it in a glass, and add more water to it because it's just too. It's very creamy, and if you notice that when I drink it, it's not like I drink it. It's like how you have like a milkshake in your mouth, and you have it blown up in your mouth. You just don't swallow it. You just go your cheeks and everything perk up because it's just so thick and you're bringing it down. You can tell how thick it is by the way I'm drinking it. I'm like, dang, this is kind of thick here. But
Yeah, I
I'm
probably
drinking
will
it.
probably add some water to it because I can't have it too thick. Unless it's like maybe that can go for coffee creamer. I wonder. I'm gonna try it.
That's a good idea.
But but take
Yeah.
it and put
Right.
a banana, put fruit in it. Get some peaches, some canned peaches syrup and put in it. Put canned peaches in it and put it in a blender and get it going because it's rice. Rice blends in it absorbs whatever the flavors that you add in it. So if it's a
Mhm.
banana, it's gonna taste like a banana shake. If you add the peach syrup and peaches in it, it's gonna be like a peach milkshake.
Now, do
It
you
could be
ever make any nut milk, like almond or anything like that? Cashew?
I never did it, but I know how it's done. It's done the same way, except for you don't cook it. What you do is see everybody here is other than my daughter and I is allergic to nuts. So
Oh,
I will have to use a separate blender for that, or a glass blender.
okay.
A glass blender where you could just easy wash that, the nut flavor out. But what you do is you soak your
Oh, you
nuts.
have another one, Miss TR. You have another one.
I have another what?
Look at
I'm going
John.
to the chat.
Look at
I'm on
John.
the chat.
John Smith.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much.
I'm older than you. I'm older than
Yep,
John.
I'm older than everybody in the chat. I do believe. I got a birthday next
I'm
Wednesday.
the youngest. I'm 21.
Yeah, right.
Right here. I think it's next Wednesday. When is next Wednesday? The 25th, right? Yeah.
Oh, 20.
Well, is it my turn tomorrow to do this? Oh, I think it's my turn
Yes,
tomorrow
ma'am.
to do.
Um,
Oh God, I'm glad you said. For some reason, I thought it was decop. Okay, I got to think about a subject. Okay,
yeah.
okay, that's good. I could talk about the alternatives to this famine without mentioning its
Well,
name.
Now, NYW, do you put out you don't put out content, right?
No, I've thought about it. It's been suggested, and I don't know.
Can I, on behalf of, it's not my panel, but I think it would be really nice. Oh, you see me, Decop? Okay, I see Decop shaking her head.
What?
Do you think you might want to host a WoW panel?
Uh,
It's just basically using your platform. So we all will go over to your platform. You
mhm,
figure out a topic that you would like to introduce and talk to, the chat about. And then
mhm.
we all will come over. It's called Women of Wisdom.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So you won't be alone. So it will be Decop, it will be Miss TR, and it will
mhm.
be
we'll be okay.
Miss B Town. She'll be with you. And then they got to get two more people. So if you can't find two more people, I usually fill
Oh,
in.
Fifi.
Okay.
Okay, and Fifi.
Fifi.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's your six. So it'll be really nice. And, maybe you can get comfortable with doing your own lives and we can support you. You know what I mean?
And you don't have to show your face. You can
And
use
you don't have
your
to do it all the time.
picture
Just
like you
once.
do
See if
now.
you like it.
Well, let me think about it because I got to think about the subject.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same thing that I was like, oh gosh, I can't find a good subject. But you know what? We go with the flow and it's fun.
And
Well,
it could be a topic as far as the current events.
well, that's a good point, Miss TR. I don't
Mhm.
want to bore anybody because I'm like into everything. you know, and I'll
Right,
just
right.
start.
I mean, but there'll be people that's into it with you.
Well, let me think
And you
about
have
it.
us backing you up. Yeah, and we're in the chat and we're backing and we're
Mm-hmm.
all giving our opinion on whatever the subject. So it's like us sitting in the kitchen and
Mhm.
we're just talking, and like this case that they're talking about. Do you want to talk about that case, that murder case? And you'll start getting a lot of opinions on that. I never even heard of the murder
He
case.
kept looking at
So
an
when this
Amazon
live
order.
is over, I'm gonna have to go back to the live, read what the comment was so I can get the name and everything right, and go back and follow up on it. Because believe me, I'm sure they're talking about it on YouTube. We just didn't see
That's
it.
true.
So, the case, we'll be able to see the case and find out what the heck is going on. I never even heard of it because
Right.
everything's been taken over by the famine that we're going through.
Yeah, no, Miss TR, I would love to talk about the famine because earlier before the DCOP got snatched,
That would
I'm
be
just pissed
nice.
about that. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, I didn't want to bore you guys, but like I really
No.
know about these pandemics. I was
Right,
like,
right. No, that's up my alley. I will be right there. Sure will.
without getting snatched. But yeah, I mean, let me think about it, and I will definitely give you guys a definite
Okay, so
tomorrow
what
when
you'll
I
Okay.
do
think
is you'll
about
let
it.
Anyway,
DCOP know. You'll let
Okay,
DCOP know, okay? Because it's not my panel.
okay,
I just
okay.
like
But
I just love when you talk. I love the way you think.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
well,
that's
thank
why I
you.
jumped out into the highway with that question.
Well, I
yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah,
You know,
anytime.
well, yeah, let me think about it and then I will let Decop
yeah,
know
that could be.
tomorrow.
And tomorrow will be Miss TR. We'll be on her
Yeah,
platform, and it starts at
Okay.
8 p.m.
it's 8 p.m. What state are you?
Who,
Or
me?
what time zone? I put it that way.
I'm
Yes.
in I'm
What
in I'm
time
in
zone?
I see you simply. I'm in Central Time Zone.
Okay, so what are you? You're an hour behind us, correct? Because Nadia and I are Eastern.
So I
Right.
guess I
And
would
I
be
think
7 o'clock.
I thought we came on at. I have to look at. I thought we came on at 9.
Okay, if you're 9, I'm 8 o'clock then. I think that's how it works.
But you know what? If do you have me? Are you sub to me? If so, put the
Yes.
alert bell on, so that way you'll know when I come on, and then you'll just pop in. So that way, because I may come out at a certain time, but it'll flag you the correct time in
Okay.
your central time.
I will
Because
do that.
although I'm Eastern Standard Time, and it might be 8 or 9 o'clock my time, it'll flag you the correct time in your time zone.
All right then.
So it'll work out. So I'm glad that I would have been coming on talking about it's my turn. I forgot all about it because I'm thinking of if next week is my birthday and I'm not scheduled on my birthday, that means tomorrow I'm on.
Yep, that's that third Saturday that you wanted.
Right, right, right. So it's like
I mean,
tomorrow
third
I'm on.
Wednesday.
You know what? I got, with me not feeling good and if you read in the chat, Shay picked up on it. I was a little depressed today. So I was really depressed. And
Yeah.
then I was just mourning my mom really bad today, up until a few hours ago when I came out of that,
I'm so sorry, Miss CR. It's hard. It's
that,
really hard when you lose a loved
mhm.
one, especially your mom. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's going on 3 years, but I'm
Yeah.
like, why am I thinking about her
It's
so
so
hard?
recent.
It's not until May, of her anniversary. But I mean, I was mourning to the point where I was like almost in tears and my spirit was hurting. My stomach started hurting, and I was like, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
I just was grieving. That grieving that you get in your belly. It was like all of a sudden I just started grieving. But I'm
Okay.
good now. I'm good now.
I'm sorry, Miss TR, but I
Thank you.
understand.
So I'm sad that you do understand because that's a feeling that I don't wish on anyone.
Nope. No, ma'am. Not at all. Not with a loved one.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. So maybe I'll share that story because she was a Jehovah Witness, and maybe I'll share that story on another level for to let you know what to do when you have a parent that's a Jehovah's Witness. Unless I talk about it tomorrow, what to do because it's hard when you have a parent that's a JW. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rules that they go by, it's horrible. But yeah, now I don't want to change the spirit. I want it up and laughing. Come on,
What
NYW, you have that catchy laugh.
are they?
I don't want to put a damper on the
Are they
on
like?
everything.
Are they
No,
like
you're not.
Scientology? Are they so? Or are they like the Scientologists?
I don't know, but I know that they control everything. Maybe that's a subject I'll talk about tomorrow. They control the medicine there. I think she would have lived longer if she allowed the doctors to do what they had to do instead of letting non-doctors of their congregation control the medicine. We already know they don't accept blood,
Yep,
but they
it's true.
control the medicine that you take. They control everything, and she ended up dying.
Sure do.
So maybe that's something I should talk about tomorrow to let people know what when you have a loved one that's JW. You know who was a JW? Prince. They didn't have no big fancy funeral or nothing like that for him. It's like you heard he died and that was it. It was gone.
Yeah.
He was
That is
cremated. He
true.
had a big service and everything. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, when I tell you, you might even be blown away on their procedures and what they did to us as her family in the hospital, and they controlled everything. I said, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, and we're left to pay the bill and to pick up the pieces, but they made decisions on her, and
Yes.
she suffered, and it took her life. She had cancer. Yeah, she had cancer, which she could have lived, but we after she was diagnosed, for 4 years, we had her for 4 years, and then she, went downhill right after my birthday, and she perished a couple of weeks, about 6 weeks later. So I was mourning my mom. So, and I'll explain it tomorrow because I think it's something that people really need to understand. And like if you read up about Prince, you didn't hear no big old thing about Prince. It was more or less what killed him. Not he didn't have a funeral. He didn't have any of that. He was cremated. They cremate. They don't do too much burial and all that other stuff. They cremate. That's it.
Wow.
Hmm. So she didn't want anything, so that was it. But yeah. So with this, as they call it, Rona, I heard Shay call it Rona.
Yeah.
And a lot of the African American culture, we've been calling it Rona. We could give a name on something. We always talk in code. The Rona. The Rona. We have our own, language, our own code
I had
of
seen that. I
talking.
was like, now, how they come up with that? They can't
Mhm.
say the whole thing. Well, now I know.
Yeah, yeah. They don't even they don't even use the V word. They just call it Rona. We don't want the Rona over here. We don't want the Rona. Yeah, listen, Shay. I ain't got no Rona. You got the Rona. I be like Rona. And then I checked that. I said, oh, that's what you're talking about. I thought that was so funny. And Shay could say things
We'll give a
and make you
nickname.
laugh. Well, her with that southern accent and the way she come out and say things,
Yes, I
all
love
you could do is just laugh.
Yep.
Even when she's being serious and she's not
it.
trying to be funny between her little cliche, words and her little analogies
Right.
comparing pears with apples and then with the southern, draw, all you can do is laugh. all you could do is laugh. But she
And
telling
she be
truth to
on point
everything.
too.
She
That's
be
why
telling truth.
I
She
can't
even,
wait
she
to see
even
her.
joke about herself. And all you could do is
Mhm.
laugh. All you could do is laugh. But that's her personality, and that's how she
Yeah.
draws people in, and people like that. And
Yes.
laughter is good medicine. So when you in someone's chat and you could laugh, you know, it does the heart good. So when we hear you laugh, NYW, you have a laugh that makes us laugh.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, you have a laugh that makes us laugh or makes us smile. You have a distinct laugh. So it's
I
like
don't
so
know, but
laughter is yeah, laughter brings is medicine for the soul, and
it
it's so true.
is.
It is so true. It could change the whole energy just by hearing somebody laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laughing is
And
healthy.
not being malicious. And not being malicious. Just
Mhm.
laugh.
It's true, Miss TR, because I'll be at meetings and I'll start cracking up and they be looking at me and I'll be like, I'm sorry. It be
It's
stuff. I just
it's
be like,
contagious. It's really contagious, but that's a good thing.
oh my gosh.
Mhm.
We
Because
live
I
in
love,
such a crazy society. Shoot, I'd rather laugh.
yeah, it's like sometimes I'll be looking, I feel like I'm in an episode of The Office, you know? I feel like you people are crazy.
Oh my
I
Now,
goodness.
you know
just,
what? I'm going to read what John Stewart said, which is true. And I never even thought about that. He says to me, well, really, Ebongs is our own language because the slave master didn't allow our ancestors to speak their native language, so we had to make up our own. And we still do that today. And
Mhm.
it's true. We still do that today. We have our own. And not only that, the slaves were one of the greatest inventors because they always had to try to figure out a way to make their job be more productive and easier because if not they would be beat if they didn't do great production. So they came out with tools and different ways and inventions to make their job easier, and then they will take the credit for it. But just like the ironing board, the iron, all that came from slaves because they had to do the work, and
Mhm.
because they did the work, they would come up with the ideas to make their job better.
Yeah.
So it's like every time you see an inventor, it came from a black slave. Even down to the light bulb.
Yeah.
hmm Although,
well,
who gets credit for the light bulb? I think who gets credit for the light
Edison.
bulb?
Edison.
Edison.
Edison, Thomas Edison. But it was really a black man. It's just that he was able to get it and do something and you know, promote it. Just even today, we are great inventors, but because we don't have the money to sponsor us, we're not able to get it. I'm gonna tell you what I invented, but never did anything about it. When my daughter was a baby, and I was, of course, I was single, and in the shopping cart, she was little, and you know how babies just lean over, and I would
Hmm.
put her in there. She was like 6 months old or something, or maybe younger. I used to take the receiving blanket and tie it to hold her up. Then about 10 years later, they came up with the little seat belt, the little seat belt that would bind the child in. I was doing that with a receiving blanket 10 years prior.
I remember those no strapped, not
Yeah,
strollers,
those
but
straps.
shopping cart, the
Yeah, with the
non-strapped
strap.
shopping cart. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And I was taking a receiving blanket and doing that with her. Now, if I had the knowledge and the money or whatever to back up, can you imagine I would have been a millionaire?
More so.
Yeah, yeah. And also, what I was doing before it came out, I was taking the boxed macaroni. You know, how you get the boxed macaroni and it has the powdered cheese. Well, it didn't have the powdered cheese back then. It used to be like Vavita cheese or whatever in it, and you used to have to squeeze it out. I used to take chopped meat or ground beef, season it up, and then put the macaroni and everything in it and let it cook. 10 years later, they came out with hamburger helper. I was doing that a long time
No,
ago.
my family been doing that forever.
I was
My
doing
family
that
been
a
been
doing
long
playing
that
for
time
forever.
ago. I was doing that a long time ago
My
with my
great grandmother
family.
used to put that together in there, and everything that she cooked had to have some fat back in there. So that's how I was addicted to fat back. But she would do that box macaroni, ground beef. She would add onions. She would fry up fat back and crush it and put it right on there, and we would suck it up, suck it down. We would be outside eating it in cups and bowls, playing hopscotch, double dutch. That thing been around forever, Miss TR.
But
Mhm.
but they did it just the way the hamburger helper did it, how they have it now. I've been doing it that way for the
And
longest
we
because
also
we
we
had to
also did
learn.
what is that, Wonder Bread, the burgers, instead of you make a
Oh
burger,
yeah.
honey
I
with
sure did.
yep, you remember that, and then
Yep.
your Wonder Bread edges get all soggy with the grease. That was a
Yeah.
horrible burger, but I was like, man, now I wish I could have one. Like we used to complain,
Mhm.
we want to go to McDonald's. No, this is better than McDonald's. This is not better than McDonald's.
Yeah.
Because I used to have so many friends outside. My mother would be like, okay, let me count. She would count like 12 kids and go back in the house and come back out. And we all looking at these Wonder Bread and burgers.
The Wonder Bread, yeah, Wonder Bread was it. And I'm gonna tell you too that, and the only time we had hamburger rolls or hot dog rolls is when there was a special holiday and they had a bar. They didn't even call it barbecue. We called it a cookout.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Black folks call it cookout. We didn't call it no barbecue. White folks call it barbecue. We call it, you having a cookout? We having a cookout.
Yep.
Ladies,
Oh
I
yeah.
am like going to sleep and I don't want to
Okay.
because
Well,
I
thank
know
you for
Right.
joining.
I'm trying so hard.
Oh,
Decop's fault.
I know, right? You know that's your new name. NYW is the rider, honey. You are number one rider. If this is the car, you sit in the passenger seat. Okay, we
Ride or
already
die.
know. You is the driver and you the number one rider.
She hung on. She hung on. I
I
did.
said, oh my goodness.
After 2 days, I expect you to be tired and have to get your rest and
I did, but
come on back.
I'm old, you guys,
Aw.
too. And then I need to get some sleep. And then my
Yes.
son's at home. And then he's bugging the crap out of me. And then I'm tired. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get some sleep. We'll be
all right.
on tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I
Right?
will
Miss
definitely,
PR is gonna be on at 8. We're gonna be at her place at 8.
that'll
Yeah.
work. Definitely, you guys. I had a good time. And you guys have
Okay.
a good evening.
All
Yes.
right. NRW.
Likewise. Have a great
All
night.
right. Good
Okay.
Have
night.
a great
Good
night.
night.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
I really
Hamburger
care
McDonald's
so
hamburgers
much.
are nasty. I prefer a Wendy's or a Burger King because they grill their burgers. But McDonald's don't have the business like it used to. And White
No.
Castle, they good, but it has the same effect to everybody's stomach.
Yep. Tear you up and tear you down.
No, John, I'm right here. I'm northeast. I was born here, right in Passaic County in New Jersey. No, I'm not. Why I have a southern drawl?
No, you got a classic Jersey accent. That's how.
Hmm.
If you ever want to hear a Jersey accent, it's Miss TR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shake. It's
Simply, sweetheart. She's asking you, Decop. Decop, you on the panel tomorrow here?
Oh, I thought I sent her a message. It must not have took. No, it's on Miss TR's panel. It's her. It's hers. Did I
Oh, I
send a
see.
message?
Don't you all have that
Yeah, you
calendar?
did.
Type one.
Would you say,
Yeah.
Nadia?
Do you
Yeah.
guys still have that calendar? even though you miss him.
I
Yeah.
do. It's just that it went over my head. For some reason, I thought I was next week. And
Oh,
my dad, and I'm glad y'all said something because I surely would have been, I would have made the panel. And you would have said, okay, Miss TR, what's the subject? And then I would have came up with a subject real
right then
quick
and
because
there, right?
right, I do have the gift of gab, but I just didn't, just the 18th just got away with me. That's
That's
all.
true,
I've
John.
been, I just got into a mindset of, like I said, a depression, and
Yeah.
everything just went over my head. So I'm glad that I
Now,
was whatever that was
my
said. I
mother's
was a
birthday is
lady.
coming up this month too. It's always hard. But at least you have memories to keep it happy, like you always have memories. It's just fairly new. You're always gonna miss your mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss her, and a good thing that God did because we loved each other, but we really didn't get along. We were always bumping heads, but God fixed that through the years, and I
Right.
was right there by her when she died. I was there. I was right there at the foot of her bed. Yeah, I was right there at the foot of her.
Simply, can you still
Simply,
see?
what
Can
is
you
that?
still see the people?
Simply, you said Holy One. If you're in here, I see you. Who's Holy One?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Maybe someone in the bushes because I didn't see no Holy One come up here. It's okay to be in the bush. Just do a thumbs up. That's all. You don't have to make comment or none. Just hit that thumbs up, bro, or the thumbs down because she gets credit for either way.
Oh, that person just subbed to me, so they must be in here. Yeah, maybe. Oh, in the bushes. Because for some reason the other day she was able to see um, people that was in the bushes.
I don't
Oh,
see that name either beat down. So
no, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Able to see the people? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see that.
I know it.
Shoot,
Yeah,
I'll be all over that button.
and when she started calling them out, they were leaving.
Oh my gosh, wow.
I was like, I wish I could see her.
And who was that?
And see, it was one of them was Ozzy was in there, and the other one was Ranch.
No,
I
whose
think
chat was it?
mine.
Oh, yours.
Hmm.
Oh, and you could see the people that was watching.
I couldn't. Simply could.
oh,
Hmm.
okay. So she can see people that are in the bushes.
Yeah, she did that
How
day.
do you do? How do you
Yeah,
do that? Simply, how are you able to see people in the bushes?
Hmm.
yeah, because Ozzy
Even
came
beat down is saying, how you do that?
easy. Because Ozzy came in and said something about it. But she had called. She had told me who it was,
I'm always in the bushes.
and he said,
But I always get, I may not comment, but I'll give it a thumbs up, because sometimes I'm just laying here and I just don't feel like typing.
"Yeah." She said it popped up on her screen. I was like, "What?" And then
But how are you able? I
two
want to
people
know
came
how
in.
you,
Two people
okay,
came in.
but I want to know how are you able to see people in bushes? That's so cool.
She don't know. She just knew it. It just popped up on her screen. And then Ozzy came in and said, "Yeah, it was me." And then I think Royalty Babies was the other person, and said something. Yeah. Oh, he could. Yeah, I guess it's maybe the devices they own. It just popped up, and when I read them to DCOP, they came in. Yeah, They came in and said, "Yeah, it
They
was."
just like that. I never, maybe, okay, because I never see people in the bushes. I guess people aren't watching me in the bushes. Maybe that's why I ain't seeing them.
Oh, okay. She said
Mm.
Depp said he could see his bushes too, the people in his bushes. Hmm.
Who
Is
said
that
that?
an Android thing? Maybe it's an Android thing. I
Another.
gotta look it up.
I have an Android and I don't see people in bushes.
I can see
Oh.
me. I wish I could.
And she was able to see them in
Yeah,
DCOP
but that's a
bushes,
good
not
thing
her
if you
bushes.
can. That's
Mhm.
real good.
That's a good thing to have. You could see them in other people's bushes.
That's why I like Instagram. Instagram, you can see
Oh, really? Oh,
who's looking at your page. If you look down at the bottom, you can always see. If you look down at the bottom, you can always see when it says suggested people. That means those people went looking for you. They went on your page, so now they're suggesting you grab them.
mm.
I never saw that.
Yeah. If you ever go on Instagram and you see people like, oh, this is my daughter's friend, or this is my, such and such is, how do I have them here? That's because they looked at you.
Okay, John said, no, even if they're watching and you know their YouTube name, where you make a comment, you type at and their name, and it will tell you if
Or
they're
from the
in your chat or
computer.
not.
Yeah, you know what, John? That's true.
I'm always in the bushes. I'm in everybody's bushes.
Me too. I mean,
Mhm.
I
I
feel
am.
I feel
Man, even Shay, a lot of times I just don't feel like saying anything, but I'll be tuned in for the support, and I do that with Simply. I'll be sitting there in the bushes and I'll be just chilling, just listening. I have the earphones in. I'm telling you, ain't no secret. I'll be in the bushes, I have the earpiece in, and I have the phone down and I'll be chilling
Let's see.
and
It
listening
ain't
to
no secret.
everything.
I be in the bushes chilling.
just don't fall asleep, Miss TR. It
Well, as
may
long as, yeah, well, no, sometimes I do fall asleep. I'm just not live, and I'm not live. That's all. But I'm in the bushes. I hear like when you go on, and it's like, okay, I always support,
Right. You sure
and
do.
I
Yeah.
I always support, but sometimes I'm just laying back. Sometimes I'll just come in and say hi and bounce back out, and sometimes I don't say nothing. But
yeah.
you always get that thumbs up from me. I'm gonna give you that thumbs up, and I put the
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
down,
I do. I
and I
try to do
chill.
that too. I try to drop
Yeah.
down though. I always try to drop down, at least to say hey, and then
I don't always do
jump
that.
into the
Like with
bush.
James Caldwell, I'm always in his bushes. I don't even be seen up in there.
Oh, I'll be
I
all
just
over the page.
really nothing. I like I go to his. I give it a thumbs up, and then I just put the phone down and close my eyes and just listen to what's going on and I'm in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
know
I
that's right,
don't go.
John.
I don't go to
And I
that
and
many
I
people's.
listen.
Did you say
Some
DK?
I do. I just say I don't go to many people's chats. I don't know. I mean, and if I do, I'll just be in the bushes, and see what they're talking about, and then I usually leave. I
Okay.
don't know.
So that's what
Right,
I
Shay?
do.
I'll be up in there. I love them. I'll be everywhere up in there. Shoot, I leave at least 12 comments. Mm-mm.
B
Look,
Tab is asking simply, what is the lookholes?
what is it? You all fall out, and that's because you knows it. You
Yep.
got to be down there.
Simply says, I could never stay in the bushes. She's always falling out.
James will
You'll
light
be,
up and run in the street.
uh, hey, I'll be there. That's why I said, what was that yesterday? I was like, y'all know I don't miss James, so y'all can either let's go. Cause
Nadia,
did I go
Yeah,
or did
John,
we
that's
stay?
crazy. That's crazy.
Find money to give everybody. Yeah, but can't find a penny. Yeah, frankly, my dear, gone with the wind. Oh, that was Ozzy. His video. He popped up.
Oh, I don't see him.
No, his video did. I
Oh,
was like, what did you do? Okay, that would
he
be
has
me.
an
What
actual
that was?
face.
Yeah, he got 2.21K subscribers. Yeah, gone with the wind. That video. Let's see. These students checks are coming out. Obama did it. Hmm. Obama ain't gave me nothing.
So they supposed to be giving everybody $1,000 for what? Because this virus is around.
Yeah, that's all I wonder. Okay. Hmm. I hadn't heard of that. Hmm.
I know folk out here losing their mind, excited as hell, waiting for that 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
But our children in the urban areas can't get books.
Yep. Mm-mm-mm. What a
Mm,
mess.
mm, mm, mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Fifi must want to sleep.
She said she forgot she had to take her medicine and her blood pressure medication. I don't know if she had a headache.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, okay. Let's check back. I'm gonna do free phones. Gonna give it to
I'm
me.
over here in your chat and I'm looking at April's chat.
Oh, uh, uh, what's the what's her name? April.
Ask April.
That's, oh, okay. What's she doing? Makeup?
Yeah,
No.
she's doing makeup, but she's
I
talking
used.
about that whole situation. I guess Tracy and Five Babe are going at it right now. I don't
Oh,
know.
are there?
That's what her title is, Tracy Five Babe Drama.
Oh, must be. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, dear. Mm,
It
yeah.
was
I
so
used to.
cold this morning.
Oh, was it?
Oh my gosh, it was 28 degrees up here.
What?
That's that weather that you be angry. You go outside to your car, you don't even see your neighbors.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey. Nadia, what's the weather that be making you angry?
Huh?
What's the weather that be making you angry?
That 23, that I can't do it. I just jump in my car. I don't even speak to my neighbors. I'm talking about a mean mug face. I jump right in that truck, slam the door and everything. Mm-mm.
Oh no.
I can't do the cold. I've been here all my whole life and I still can't get used to it.
Yeah.
It's nothing like the north in the winter time. It's horrible.
Hmm.
It's horrible. So
Oh,
cold.
so I was coming up here to tell y'all about what had happened about the $1,000 that I heard it was going to be a little more than $1,000. I
Okay.
heard that it's supposed to be the adults get something and the children get something. I think the children
Damn,
get
too bad my
500.
kids are grown.
Huh?
I said, damn, too bad my kids are grown.
Yeah,
I
but
had
they
to scoop up somebody
yeah
else.
they get the thousand. I think they get like I think it's supposed to be like 1,500 because at first it was 1,000. Then I heard that wasn't enough. They was gonna give more because Donald Trump said that wasn't enough. Um, it's supposed to be 15 per person, I think, and
Oh
then
wow.
like 500 for the kids. And you're supposed to get the stimulus in 2 weeks. So they getting ready
Oh, is
to. So
that
you have to
fast?
file. Don't y'all remember when Obama had
Did it?
Yes, when he did it. And you had to fill out some type of paperwork
He
through the
did it.
IRS.
Right.
That's the same way you're gonna have to do to get this money here.
Okay.
Then he's giving money to small business. He's also giving
Oh
money
wow.
to yeah, to help you with your business. He's also giving you money to for your job. Like just say for instance, like
Mhm.
I didn't go to work today. I ain't go to work at the cable company today, but I'm going to the retirement home tonight. Okay.
Okay, I know that's right.
Oh yeah, honey, gone up in there. Okay. um, they already told us. They sent us an email saying, "Hey, if you feel bad or whatever, whatever, they're gonna, you got to be in quarantine for 14 days. We'll pay you for that."
What?
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
Right,
good.
John. It's yeah, John. Because I saw it this morning when I got up. I was up and I had saw it, and that's what he was saying because this is what gonna make Donald Trump win the election, y'all,
Uh-huh.
because he giving up
He's
this
smart.
cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and they already said they are approving it right away, so within 2 weeks we'll be able to get the money.
Damn.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Also,
trying
if
to get some
you
votes.
and and then also like now that you having a small business, you definitely need to get with them because they help with that. Because a lot of places like you do a lot of shipping,
Right.
and sometimes you can't ship out the orders. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe the post office, moving a little bit, like a turtle.
Right.
We already know they got turtle fever all the time, but
Mhm.
yeah, they were saying. Um, John, hold on for a second. Let me read. Give me just a moment, sir.
Okay.
Um, yeah, they say.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Jesus. Hold up.
No, John. See, you done threw me. You done threw me all the way in left field, sir. No,
Oh
I'm
God,
going
he
over there to
always
take care of
finds
the
a way to get
people.
jealous.
Yeah, I'm going to take care of the people.
And
She
then
I
Shay
had told
always
the world, I said the
explains.
world, I didn't, I said the world wish me bad luck, y'all. The world said I had Rona.
He sure did.
He did. I feel like I had Rona
Oh
ever
my
since he said it. And I swear I did not go to work. He said, "Oh no, no, no.
When he
You
said
need to
he
be at
sneezed, he sneezed. He said, "Damn it!" He said, "You gave me Rona."
he said I need to be at work." He said, you need to be working.
Mm-mm-mm.
No. Not when the work is at the house. I won't. Mm-mm.
I know that's
Mm-mm. I use PTO because I get that. I earn that every pay period. I got FMLA. I use it.
sure
I
do.
use it.
Yep.
So I bust that FMLA quick on them. They can't. They
Hmm.
can't. They can't mess with a picture of me when it comes to that FMLA.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Sure can't.
No. Nope.
And especially if you take out a second insurance like Affleck,
Uh huh. I got it. Oh yes, I got
you
it.
be vacationing your tail off.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ooh,
They helping with the small business, y'all. Nadia, they helping with that. You have to they giving everybody something for the small business. They definitely they rolled out the cheese for the small business. So
I'm gonna look
sis,
into it. I'm gonna talk to my
SBA.gov.
tax guy because
You
I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, you have to go to SBA.gov for yours.
Okay.
Okay, and you have to fill out the information on them. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Stuff like
yeah,
Thank
that's what I
you.
came up here to tell y'all. So yeah, in 2 weeks, y'all go get that cheese.
I know
We
that's right. I
deserve
can get
every
my truck
penny of that
detailed.
cheese.
I get my trunk detail. I can go to Sam's Club.
Right. Give me some more rice.
Give me some more rice. Okay. I might be able to add some cans of Spam.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Girl, look, don't you dare be eating all that Spam. That shit gonna make your blood pressure go up. All that damn
I know.
salt
Let
and
me
that
tell you, I
damn
was in
Spam.
Sam's Club and that was the only thing on the rack. That was the only thing on the rack. Spam.
Oh, am I still working? Yeah, you work. What you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, take your medicine.
Yeah, I gotta yes, I got everybody
Oh,
keep
good,
asking me how
PP.
come I got toilet paper. I said because I bought my toilet paper last year.
Oh
Shoot,
my
that's why I
goodness.
got TP. Because ain't nobody here but me. TP
Right,
lasted my house almost a year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you bought it a long time ago. I mean, I had to drive to
Yeah.
the hood. I had to drive to the
Oh,
hood to get my tissue. I was driving around in Walmart, all these places. I said, "Oh my God, I don't know what else to do." I drove to the hood. They were stacked up high. I said, "I know that's right."
right. The
And
hood, the
no
only one
limit,
ain't
no
panicking.
limit.
Yeah, the hood is the only one ain't panicking.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was like $1
Because we
more.
used to it. We ain't
Exactly.
never scared.
And you look, these people I live around, I know they not stepping in that area, but I damn sure grabbed me some packs.
Dang. John said he could buy all the blue crab legs and crabs and crab legs.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, good
Hey,
luck
Miss
with that. I can't
Fifi.
stand them crab legs. I can't stand the cracking of them legs, y'all. That stuff make my soul shake. Woo. No. We got a place here
Somebody,
called the Angry Crab. Mm-mm. Just give me some shrimp, honey, and cut the head off right here.
Right.
Because I don't want to see him looking at me while I'm trying to taste him. Mm-mm.
I know that's right.
Yeah, looking back at me like, is you gonna really eat me? Like, hell yeah, I done paid all my
Right. You gotta hide the
$20,
seasoning and all of
$25 for
that.
your ass. We gonna eat you. Oh
Right.
yeah. That
My
part.
God.
So yeah, but I can't stand it. Honey, my friend had the scissors and was cutting into that leg. I was just looking, like, look at this.
Oh.
Child, ain't
Uh-uh.
nobody got time for that. To be cutting all in
Yeah.
the claw and
That
all
one
that
messed my
stuff.
whole I can't. Oh God. I can't.
Mm-mm. I can't even, daddy, I can't do it, dude. No. And the cracking of that leg sound like it's cracking somebody's leg. Human
Right.
leg. That's all right.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I ain't that hungry.
No. No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you. Or pull an LMA Bullock when they ask her for something to drink in that club. No, thank you. Coca-Cola, please.
Right.
hmm That part. So yeah, everybody gonna get it's definitely gonna probably be 1,000 or more. The children I know gonna get 500.
Okay. Oh, look, they go to Trip right there. Here you
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because I'm
Fifi,
already looking. When I get to work
I
tonight,
see
I'm
your
looking
lips moving.
again.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes,
Are you
I can't
talking?
wait either. I
Mm-mm.
can't wait. It's gonna be hotter than fish grease, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Cause
I'd
at
rather
night
that
it's
than what I got
cool.
over here right now, 23 degrees. Shoot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but you know, there ain't no lakes and rivers up there in Vegas. So again,
Okay.
we getting that straight heat,
Fifi
Yeah, oh
the
my
looking at me.
straight
goodness.
heat.
Hey, I'm
Right. Oof.
picked up.
D-Cup, are you going?
Oh,
I
oh,
forgot to tell D-Cop about Vegas.
Oh,
I forgot
oh.
D-Cop. D-Cop, you want to come to Vegas with us for a couple of days?
come
I'm
on,
We're gonna
thinking.
D-Cop.
party
Come on,
hardy and
D-Cop.
boogie woogie.
We have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right
Uh,
there.
Oh
Fifi, we
no,
can't hear you.
Fifi.
We can't hear you. Oh,
She going in.
we can't hear
Fifi
you.
going in. Oh no.
Woman, we can't hear you because you. I don't know. You talking about something, but I don't know what. We can't hear you. No, can't hear you. Oh wait.
Maybe she has her finger over the mic where the button is.
I don't know. Go out and come back
Oh,
in.
you know what? Tell her mic is she stopped her mic, her internal mic on her computer. Yep. Go back and yep, give access to the mic.
Oh. Somebody on here dropped a video. They call it the hood table. They say fighting over tissue in aisle 11.
Oh my God!
Because of Rona.
Because of Rona.
Fighting in the store. I'm not.
Rona disrespectful. She didn't give us no notice. So she come in. She came like an unwanted guest, and you didn't cook enough food. Now you got to put your pots away.
I hate I couldn't hear what she was saying because she was getting down. Whatever she was talking about. If you bring your clothes, he is trying to keep you naked.
Ooh.
Rich.
What happened to Shay?
Oh, did she fall out? I think
Yeah.
she must have fell out. Oh, yeah, because she was talking to me. And she disappeared. Just busted the door down. Who busted the door down? B-Town. See.
Missy, are you still there?
Oh.
I'm here. Oh, okay. My phone answered. My phone said I'm here.
See, she was going off on me. Who went off on you? Oh, Fifi was? What did you say? Take her to Walmart. She said, Rich, somebody just don't take her to Walmart.
What's he talking about? Fifi?
Yeah, I think
so.
Oh
my goodness.
Let me see what I missed. Oh, here comes. Let's see. Hello.
I know y'all can hear me now.
There we go. Yeah, we hear you.
I forgot to turn off the Bluetooth speaker. I don't know why it was hooked up. But it always interferes with it. Okay, who's going to Vegas? And wait a minute, Rona ain't let nobody travel. It must be a trip already paid for.
It's for later on during the summertime. Later on, like in August.
Oh, my birthday.
Oh,
my birthday
in August.
I'll be back. I was on the cusp. I'm a Leo Virgo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I can see.
What day you on? What day yours on?
22nd of August.
29th.
Oh, it's close though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's close to my anniversary.
All right. I'll be back from Jamaica by then.
Ooh. Oh, you going to Jamaica in August?
Yeah, my girl got the tickets. All I have to do is get the passport. She told me it's paid for. She put the down payment on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, get the passport now since all the stuff going on the way that you don't want to wait.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the passport out the way. I was waiting for her to make the down payment.
My favorite cousin's birthday is the same day, Miss B-Town, August 13th.
Oh, that's my father's birthday.
My brother's birthday is the 22nd.
Oh.
August 22nd, yeah.
Oh, well, I can imagine he's a wild one.
No.
No?
I would think so.
Oh.
When it comes to both of us, I'm the wild one, and he's very put together. He's very, It's no gray area. It's black and white.
How old is he?
I'm buying you.
He's 47. He's gonna be 47.
Oh yeah, most of them have calmed down by then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well.
Nope, that's me, Miss Fifi. I'm a Cancer.
Cancer.
July.
Starts. No.
John.
What are the twins? The twin is Gemini, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's who my daughter is. I never know who I'm talking to till I get halfway in the conversation.
John,
Love, like your anniversary is August 26th.
Oh,
Love Blakes.
Oh, that used to be my biggest mistake I ever made, but
mine is the 25th, August 25th.
But my daughter was worse.
Miss B,
and my grandbaby.
Leo.
Who turned the light off? Just bust the door down.
Yeah. Were you all discussing that $1,000 plus check that we're getting?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So is everybody gonna save the money for a rainy day?
No.
Or have they already spent it like me?
I'm putting it towards another trip.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Miss
yeah.
B.
I'm looking forward to that money.
What you gonna do with it, Fifi?
Oh, that's going. As soon as Rona leave, I'm taking me a trip. I've been talking about it for the longest. I'm going to Ghana, but that's if.
Yep, that's what I said, Ms. B. It's going towards Vegas.
Well, if everything is straight, but I'm afraid Rona is gonna devastate the health system over there because it's not as developed. But they do have one thing going for them. They are used to dealing with epidemics. You know, they've had the Ebola a few times, Lassa fever, a few things. They have, their system is more together in terms of dealing with epidemics than we are here. Because, you know, usually we control things. Had we had someone in the White House that knew what they was talking about and doing, they would have started preparing the U.S. at least in December when they first heard about it breaking out in China. That's when I started putting things together. And see, my neighbors were saying, girl, you ain't gonna need all that. Yep, that's right. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it, but I had a pretty good chance because I never believed China. Whatever they say, usually they try to make it not as bad. They try to sugarcoat everything. So when they said they had 2,000, I was telling everybody at least 10,000. So I'm not surprised. I still don't believe them in terms of how many people have died. I don't believe Iran or Russia, you know? So, because look what it's doing to Italy. If it wasn't that bad, if they had it under control, then, and had been honest, then it wouldn't be doing.
Shay? What happened? You fell off. Yeah, she's going to put it together.
So who thus far is going on a trip to Vegas?
Oh, Shay's deciding that she's putting it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's putting it together. She said just content creators, so it'll probably be just all of us.
So I got to become a content creator?
You are a content creator.
What content could I possibly?
Because you're on the, aren't you on the WOW panel?
Oh, Okay. All right.
See how that worked? Look at that. Look at that.
Thank you. I tell you, I wasn't feeling well, but I was looking for y'all the other night.
Miss B said me.
Well,
Phoebe said, hold on. Miss B said me.
Oh yeah. I got family there. I will not stay with them because we get along as long as we stay a distance. We've been social.
Okay, Love Blake.
No, where to say
I would love to meet you, Love Blake.
Is that on? Is on? I.
That would be nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, it really will.
Well, you're gonna find out I'm real. I'm just as crazy. At this age, I have no reason and I don't have enough time to be fake. This is me.
Right.
I got more years behind me than in front of me. So I'm truly trying to live my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
So now Kevin Durant got the Rona? That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's somebody else.
Rona.
Yep. Oh, Rona.
Rona getting everybody. Oh my gosh.
That's one thing I respect about Rona. She does not discriminate. You know?
Well, I thought they said no black people had it, so I guess that's out the window.
Yes. I heard of it. Yeah.
I heard no black people had it. But yeah.
That's what a content creator was saying on her channel, but I knew, just like we get the common cold, which is a virus, we are susceptible to anything that anybody else says. And to be honest, we've so assimilated, pretty soon Caucasians are going to be the minority in at least the next 20 years. We going to be a minority too. Well, we already a minority, but
yeah,
they are. Yeah. Hispanics are going to be the number one in America. I don't know how they're getting here. I don't know if they flying or if they swimming, but it's a lot of them here, and even more are coming.
Hey, DCOP, you see how you got that banner up there, right there?
Huh?
You see how you got that banner up like that? That it says DCOP on it. Okay, it said that you put your calls number in there.
You can put your calling number on the
the calling number.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a calling number.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. So crazy folks can be calling in saying.
I know, right? Like Trish had that one guy calling in, just making those weird noises.
Oh, you didn't have something? Oh, yeah, see. Crazy people.
Then just direct them over to me. I like to deal with crazy people. I remember years ago when people would make obscene phone calls. This one guy made an obscene phone call. So the second time he called, when I finished talking to him, I had him in tears. He said, "You just about the nastiest person I've ever talked to." He said, "I ain't never calling you back." I said, "Oh no, call back tomorrow. And then we'll finish about talking about your mammy. Be sure you call me back." I never heard from him again. No, crazy don't like crazy.
That's what my auntie be doing with the bill collectors. It's funny. Or the people that act like they called on accident.
Oh yeah. They call that to speak. Do your aunt speak in a different language? Oh, I get them. ¿Qué pasa? Me. Then when they ask to speak to Felita, because see, my name sounds, well, it is a Hispanic name. So when they ask to speak to Felita, I said, "No habla English." Yeah, no habla English.
I like your name. That's pretty.
Yep, and then they hang up. They called for Felita the next time. The same thing. I never speak English. No hablo English. So they stopped calling. They figured I didn't know how to speak English. But thank you. Thank you. I don't know why my mommy named me that. With 8 girls, I think she kind of ran out of names. No.
Miss B said, I saw another black guy in the hospital, but he is getting better. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's. I don't think like because when I first heard about that you know what, it was 2 different strands. So it depends on which strand you got.
When did they isolate 2 different strands?
When
I
it
didn't hear
first
that.
came out about that situation, it was 2 different strands, a mutated one and a non-mutated.
Oh, yeah. You can never tell when you dealing with things like that, especially when they are from over the, ocean over there. You don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
I truly believe they were over there playing and oops, and it got out of hand.
Mm-hmm. What you looking at, DCOP?
Oh,
You're always looking over to the side.
I have Nadia playing on the other laptop.
Oh. You said what?
I have Nadia videos, her
Oh,
playlist, and I was messing with my Amazon order.
I ain't saying bye to John. Y'all can say bye to him. I ain't saying bye to him because he didn't see me up in the chat room.
To who? Bye to who?
John said good night, y'all.
Good night, John.
Good night.
That was my first time ever seeing him. Is he a regular?
Who, John?
John, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen him in that. I'm in Natalie. Nadia's chat. I think.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
John.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he funny? He loves Shay. Love him from Shay.
Yeah.
Now, Shay is the one in Arizona, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I keep on hearing about Bama Girl, but I don't know her.
I haven't been in Bama Girl chat in a while. I have to go check her out. I haven't seen her videos in a minute.
I ain't never been, but I heard she has some wild cats. Like,
yeah, that's why I don't go over.
Oh, but that's her name. That's the name on her thing, Bama Girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do y'all, DCOP, do you know Demetria lit all day?
I've watched her videos and stuff, but yeah,
she is so funny to me.
Yeah, she is. I think she is just loud and country like that for real, for real. Yeah, I don't think that's no fake.
Yeah,
she is. Look, we get along fine because I got a lot of loud
husband. Arguing with her husband. Yeah. Oh no, I'm fine, John. I'm cool. Thank you though.
I'm gonna come pick you up.
No thanks, but thanks.
He ain't trying to get everybody, huh? She went to college in Alabama.
I said he's trying to take y'all. He's trying to take y'all to his cabin in the woods.
Oh Lord, it's a short vow. I don't know. I'm gonna have to catch one of her videos because I've never watched any of her videos. Yeah, she's a mortician. I don't know.
Who's the mortician? Yeah. Who?
Bama Girl.
What? Oh my goodness, that's creepy. But some people like that.
Mm-mm.
Like the makeup. They like, making people look good for their last viewing.
Oh yeah, I think I would find that interesting.
I don't need to see one no time soon.
Really?
Oh, you probably seen a lot of 'em. You could probably go back in your head and
No, I don't want to see no
recall that smell, can't you?
Wow, she's a correction
uh,
officer too? Wow.
Yeah.
if I really want to see. I know I used to have to go when someone come to the hospital and they die, and
Yeah.
I would have to go in with the nurses uh, to help them.
Can't hear you.
Uh-oh, what
The vo-
happened?
I don't know.
Peacock, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Oops, now we can't see you.
DCOP, we can't hear you.
She just a talking like I was. Maybe.
Now, now can you?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
yeah,
can hear you now.
you left off as you'd have to go in the room after somebody died.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I would be standing by the door, and they say, can you give us a hand?" I was like, "With what?" And they say, "With the body." I was like, "I don't do dead bodies."
Wait a minute. I thought you used to be a cop.
I am. Just because a cop don't mean I do dead bodies. I don't want to be
Yeah.
touching.
Well, yeah.
I
But
don't touch a dead body.
really,
No, serious. What do you think I'm? Dude, don't
I
tell
thought
me.
all of y'all.
Bama girl was a mortician.
Mm-hmm.
And a correction officer.
Yeah.
Ex-correction officer. As TR said.
Well, I was a
I
former
don't do it.
respiratory therapist, so a lot of people died on me. It got to the point.
What?
Only thing bothered me were the kids and the babies.
Oh
'Cause
man, I would never take
Yeah.
that.
the last
Yeah,
15
but
years, I worked in the NICU, and I saw too many babies die. You know,
look at someone remains. Me? Go looking at somebody's remains. For what?
but it didn't
Y'all
bother me for adults.
y'all got it mixed up. We are not. We don't see dead bodies all the time. People that works in homicide see dead bodies.
But if
I
you
don't want
go
to be
out on a
homicide.
wellness check, you got to go through. You mean you didn't? I thought most cops saw bodies regularly. I didn't know.
No, no. You
Yeah,
don't see dead
but
bodies
they
often.
never helped us at the hospital where I worked.
Yeah,
A cop never came in to help us.
but we had to. And I'm standing there talking about help you with what?
Lift the
The body.
body,
I'm
turn
like,
it over.
yeah, dead bodies. I'm not touching no dead bodies. And they were looking at me. I'm sorry. I'll do something else until you get that body in that body bag and zip it up.
What is
I'm
that?
right here by this door.
Well, you had to take the possessions. What do you call it? The whatever on them, you know. And but that's
They
different. You
be
can do that
they be
outside the room.
those people that are in the hospital and then they pass away in the hospital.
Oh
So
no, I'm talking about in the ER. I was thinking in the hospital.
ER,
No,
they
yeah, in
take
the
that body,
ER.
take it down to pathology because that's where the other bodies would go.
That's
Now I
where it
would
needs
have
to
to
go.
escort that body down to the dock. Okay, which means the funeral home is coming to pick it up. There was one
Oh,
time they called me a couple times to go to pathology um, to help the mortician, whatever you call the people that come pick up the body. Okay, so
The coroner.
that is the spookiest hall I have ever seen and ever watched. I was
It's
so
always
every time
like that. They always put the
I'm
morgue on the
I'm always
basement.
looking behind me. It's like a long
Come
hall.
on, I
It's
know you
cold
kidding, girl.
and
You
it's
look like you
spooky.
could knock a spirit out the hospital.
I'll
Look
be
at
looking at every step I make. I'll be going like this. And as they say, well, you might want to go into the pathology. I'm not going in there with them dead bodies. You know they got dead
I
bodies
know that's
running
right.
around.
Miss
They
D,
got
she
dead
said,
bodies running around.
not today.
I looked up to that window and they had a child. They had a child laying on that steel table. I wouldn't even go up in there because I think I would have fainted, really,
Yeah.
if I went in there. I kind of got dizzy. And so then I walked further down to the dock because I wasn't going to go in there. So here
Miss
comes
B.
the coroner to get the hospital that day. Yeah. Sometimes I have I have to go to the hospital to work there in the emergency room, or if somebody die and they need me to go, I go there. But the coroner came and was coming down the hall with that dead body, and sometimes the body won't lay down because I get the rigor mortis or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Sitting up, baby. If I
Gotta
tell
break them
you,
bones.
I almost killed myself trying to move out the way. And that
Yeah, when they die in a nursing home sitting up, that's scary. 'Cause when they put that bed back down, they still sitting up.
when she told me, it was like, because I was like this. I was like this. I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't do dead bodies. Okay. I was tripping over stuff, trying to back up, and she said, "Everybody, it's not the most of it do.
I don't do no dead
The
dead.
most of it do."
Oh my goodness.
I'm not laughing at you, girl.
And I was still a rookie, but I still wore uniform before I became a detective. And babe, I
Yeah.
was backing up, almost twist my ankle trying to get away from her. She didn't know what was going on.
Oh
And I
my
was
goodness.
like, I don't do no dead bodies, okay? I said, I'm so nervous right now. I think I might even pass out. She's like, oh, don't worry. The most it'll do is make a sound. Sound.
Yeah. It's the
Yeah,
air
the
pocket.
air.
They have an air pocket left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Diamond, that's what it is. The gas is leaving their bodies. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But didn't after a while, didn't you get used to it to a degree?
No,
No,
I did not.
No.
I did not.
I don't know.
Not.
See, I was never afraid of dead people. My mama used to always say, it ain't the dead you got to worry about. It's them living friends of yours. She used to always say that. But,
Baby,
no.
I'm scared of them dead guys too. Because all I thought about is this person's supposed to be dead, and they done zipped him up in that body bag, and that person wake up, sit straight up. I'm gonna shit all over myself after I run, and I'm gonna be running at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
I would have loved to known you, because if I knew that, I would have got in the bag and waited for you to come in the room. Because we used to do things like that. Back in the day, we used to feel, I'd have waited. And they say, here she coming. As soon as you got in there, I would have set up.
I am serious. I do really think that I would have fainted if I had to walk into that pathology, or that they pushed that body anywhere near me. I think I would have passed out. I just felt, I was like that. He's like, oh, it's okay. You don't have to worry about the dead. Only thing you have to worry about, they may make some sounds. It's like, May make some sound, baby. I would
They
fell off
do.
that ramp.
Oh
Don't
boy.
want to be. I ain't no. I have done some crazy. Them folks do something crazy. Yeah. And then it was like, what kind of, my lieutenant said, what kind of police are you? Scared to go near a dead body.
A scared
I said,
police woman.
dead bodies ain't my specialty. I mess with the live ones.
Right.
Not the dead. Yeah. And talking
Yeah.
about help us tie his body up. You know, they take a sheet and they tie him up, they cover him, and then they put him in the body bag. I said, baby, I ain't finna touch that dead body.
No.
We still young.
Okay, so we all gonna be touched by somebody.
Yeah, I was never afraid. I guess being brought up in a house where everybody was afraid of me because I would have premonitions before people died, and it came true enough that my sisters were afraid of me, especially when I tell them somebody died and they get a call about an hour later and find out they were dead. You know. So,
Yeah, homicide detectives do that. I know regular police officers, we mess with live people we take to jail and have to fight with. We don't mess with no dead bodies.
I'd rather have a dead body any day than have to fight with some of them people, especially somebody on PCP. You give me 3 dead bodies. You can deal with the PCP. I would take the dead body for one vow, please.
That was talking. I'm shocked at what I'm hearing. You scared with a dead body? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And you wasn't ashamed of it. That's good.
No, I don't. I am not trying to be no hero when it comes to
Captain
dead body.
DCOP said where the exit at.
I worked the night that President Reagan got shot. I was working night shift. I was a night shift supervisor at the hospital in DC where they brought him to. And when they brought him in, we were doing a code on a black guy who was dead. His thing was rock hard. They was going through. We were just trying. I mean, because he wasn't that old. They were trying to save him. When they said the president was being brought in, everybody but me left that man. I said, I can't leave. Y'all haven't called his code. You haven't said he's deceased. And I stayed there. I refused because I know everybody in there could have got sued, but it wasn't going to be Fifi. I was not getting sued. So the doctors had to come back in there, do it the way it was supposed to. Then I went next door to see Reagan and drew his blood because he was breathing. He just got shot. But no, I got used to dead bodies. Even when my sister was dying and my brother.
Nurses do, and they have to. But I ain't no damn nurse. I
wasn't a nurse. I wasn't a nurse.
No damn nurse. She said, I'm a cop, but I ain't that type of damn cop either.
But we had to go. Going to the morgue was part of our training. That was a part of, before you graduated, you had to rotate to the morgue. So we had a few people that fall out. This friend of mine, he fell out. And
I would have been the one that hit the floor.
Oh my goodness.
It would have been 2 in there. And me, I was all up under trying to see. But you know something? I found out from being in the morgue because I like going there. So I would go down when things were quiet. I would go down to see them do autopsies. And oh yeah, oh girl, that's very interesting. To see how when they cut your scalp back, And that's
No.
when this black female, she used to dye her hair. The dye, as a result of years of dyeing, up under the top of her scalp, it had changed colors. And because I'd seen enough dead
Oh my
bodies to
goodness.
know what it should look like. But that permanent dye had seeped in through her scalp. I don't know if it was that or back then they used to do the weaves. They called them fusions, but now that's modern day weaves. You might remember that, DCOP, but the rest of them probably a little young. Probably don't remember fusions, but it was
No, I'm
modern day.
21. I'm 21. I don't remember that at
Oh
all.
no, you don't remember.
Yeah,
Advertising
DCOP,
on that uniform.
live chat to work because I can see it now.
Who can see the
huh?
chat? Somebody up here?
Yeah, I can see the live chat from up here now. I was wondering how DCOP got it to
How?
work again. You
I
can't see
know it.
yours?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No.
It's been like that for a couple of days
Oh,
because
Then I must not be.
B Town. It was B Town was up here. I had unchecked the box on the main page of StreamYard, and that's what it
oh.
was. hmm No, I
You
ain't
see it,
doing no
BB?
dead, no dead body.
I still can't see the chat.
Hey, the
That's why.
world.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
girl.
that's interesting to me. I like
I had to stay in the house
always
for
say
I was
chat.
waiting for the coroner to show up after my mother
But see,
passed.
that was
Oh my
Live
goodness, Diamond.
comments.
That's
Oh,
traumatizing.
look.
Oh, please,
okay.
shut up, world.
I got the chat, but now I
You
don't
know
see
I'm
me.
21. Cut it out now.
My auntie passed away, and my mom.
That has got to be traumatizing, Diamond. I couldn't even imagine that.
What? Diamond, Diamond.
Hey, the world.
No, that's not trauma. If it's your family,
She said
my
that was
sister.
uncomfortable for her.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
if she's not
imagine.
used to it. See, I was. My sister died. I stopped working to take care of her. Um, and she died of cancer. So all of us were there with her when
Okay.
she died. But it took about 4 hours because she was in hospice. So we didn't have to call no one but the funeral home where we wanted. We called hospice, informed them. They came out, verified, and I told them what time she had died. But I think when it's a loved one, it's easier. I don't know. It never bothered me, so it's kind of hard to say. Now, how do I get back
Say,
to the people?
you got a horn growing like tree dog.
How did I do that? I went to the live chat. Okay.
But well, B was here at home when she passed away. I
And
mean,
Oh my goodness. You did not say that.
how did you take
that
that?
was the only dead body that I wasn't scared of.
Because you
And
loved her.
like you
Yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I crawled in the bed with her,
Right.
and until she passed
Until
away.
she passed
Yeah,
away.
that's how
Yeah.
I was with my grandparents. I wasn't really afraid or I wasn't uncomfortable. I was just right there with them.
Yeah, I think when you love somebody, it's easier to accept it. Even though I never really had a problem, like I say, with dead bodies, but
Shay.
I had more problems with the live bodies. 2.
Terrible.
And I got a 2 next to the chat. Does that mean 2 people sent me a message or what?
No,
No.
that's 2 people that text inside the live. Just push on it. You'll be able to see the live. It's 2 new messages.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Why is
Now I'll go back.
the thing is not showing clear? It's like faded. Can y'all see that? What
You
B
are
Town
very
I stay
clear.
She's so shady. 7 toes on each foot. Shay. Don't even dignify that with an answer.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss B Town. I think it's easy when it's family or just somebody you love.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because had I not, I think if I had not, if we didn't know that she was going to pass away, definite from the cancer, I don't think I would have been able to do it. But we had like 7 years for me to
Oh, she
just know.
lasted a long time.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
She fought. She really fought.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though when I didn't want, I would say something like, "You're not going anywhere. You're not going." She was like, "Look, I'm not going to be here forever." And I'll be like, "I don't want to hear that." She's like, "I know you don't want to hear it, but you're going to have to understand. You're going to have to believe that I'm not going to be here forever."
Yeah.
And she said, "You get it. You got to get it. You got to do it."
You can tell that she's more worried about how you was going to feel.
Yeah. She was worried about me. Child.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after 7 years, her still being here, and then I just said, I'm gonna go crawl up in the bed with her. Oops. And rock on out. All right, girl, you flashing us?
Oh, you saw that? I was wondering if anybody saw that in the phone. You don't miss nothing. Yeah, the phone, I had it on a pillow and it slipped off the pillow. And I was saying, good thing ain't nobody see that. Girl, you don't need them glasses. You don't need them glasses on.
You see real good, right?
I better put the pillow on top of me. Oh, boy. I thought I had gotten away with that, girl. I was thinking, it's a good thing ain't nobody see that, and then you said it.
Oh,
Lord. But I've been known to flash. I remember I went to Gay Pride. I went to Gay Pride in New York.
Oh,
and everybody up there was like, wow. They was walking around with titties out. And this girl say, "What? You got some nice titties. Show it." Yeah, that's all she had to say. Shirt came off, titties was out. I figured I ain't know nobody here. Girl, you never know when you're going to meet somebody. I ran into one of my coworkers up there. I didn't know she was in the life. But she say, "Felita, is that you over there with your titties out?" I'm looking around. I know me, a co-worker. But you never know. I don't think nobody else saw that, did they?
Oh Lord, the world is in here. No,
Lord, my eyes have seen it. Right. I was like, I didn't see no breast. That was underneath. That was
Fifi, you didn't make the world's night.
Oh boy, the world. Oh, you mean the people in the chat saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't Fifi. That wasn't Fifi. That was her sister.